Thanks everybody for your patience, Melissa in particular. Frost General Manager Melissa Caruso. Your first draft as General Manager. Just take us through today, tonight, and your picks, please.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of preparation heading into this evening. Really excited to be a part of my first draft here. Yeah, it's been a very busy couple of weeks, since we lifted that cup, and a lot of conversations with athletes, a lot of conversations with coaches, and we were very prepared. We had plans in place, and we feel great about the results of our picks.
Melissa, just how important was it for you guys, with the context of expansion, Sophie, Claire, heading to Vancouver, that you guys got a defender in the first round in Kendall Cooper?
Yeah, it was crucial. We obviously had our eyes set on a couple targets who were going to be available to us in the first round, and Kendall is exactly what we are looking for. An offensive-minded D to kind of fill some of those voids that we were left with after the expansion draft. She's big and she's strong, and she has the tools and the hockey sense to make an immediate impact.
Was Vanessa Upson a player that you were really happy to get where she was available?
Absolutely. Yep. She is kind of one of those well-rounded, reliable players who we feel like has a lot of flexibility for us, and again, will make an immediate impact.
You grab a handful of right-handed defenders in this draft. Is that something that comes into play at all, or what are your thoughts on the defensive makeup coming out of the draft?
Yeah, it certainly was something that came into play. I think, at the table we had a lot of conversations about who could play on their offside, whether it's one of these picks or one of our veteran players. But again, rebuilding that decor was priority number one tonight.
Yeah, and you grab Kendall in the first round, but you also grab Ava Rinker later in the draft. What are you excited about with her profile?
Yeah, she moves really well. She's a really good skater, and she's really poised with the puck. And again, just going to be a reliable defender for us.
And the fit, Abby Hustler feels like a perfect Minnesota Frost player. The excitement of adding her to your top nine.
Yeah, I was a little bit shocked that she was available to us, to be honest with you. Really excited about her. She's going to be a really great power forward for us. And again, looking to create some offense, and she's going to be awesome. I think.
Great.
Thank you.
I guess maybe just sum it all up, the rebuild program after the draft, expansion draft and free agency, and just how you felt about how it all turned out at the end of the night.
Yeah, I feel great. Like I mentioned before, it's been a lot has happened in the last couple of weeks, and now we have some names and some bodies to kind of fill some of our vacancies. And I think this is the next phase of the Frost, and we're really excited that they're going to report to Minnesota.
And a quiet night at the Frost table. It looked like everybody else was busy and active, and you guys were just kind of sitting there rolling with it.
We did have a lot of conversations. Did not really feel the need to act on anything. We felt comfortable where we were picking, in that sixth spot. And again, I think that we got exactly what we needed from the draft.
Thanks very much, Melissa.